It's Jen with Chappy Plans. Welcome to Project Life Week 43. If you'd like to see what I'm going to do, stick around. Hey friends, welcome to week 43 where I thought my camera was recording and it wasn't. So quick peek at what I already did. My bad. I do really love the way it turned out. If you can't tell, this is Studio Calico Documenters kit, and I am not in my right mind because we're still sick over here in the Chapman house. It's just this crazy upper respiratory stuff. My husband's actually currently getting a chest x-ray. Nora and I are both being treated for potential lingering pneumonia, which has been going around her school. So they just put us on antibiotics just, for fun, I guess. No, I truly am starting to feel better though. But anyway, we've all been sick since the beginning of September. So it's just par for the course that I thought I was recording and wasn't, which is fine because there was a lot of hemming and hawing over choosing the embellishments for the title card. So you'll get to see all of that close up when I do the close-ups in real time after this side of the spread is finished. The only photo that's there is of the book fair, the Scholastic Book Fair that I chair every year. So again, chairing it this year, and all I did was put a photographic evidence die cut that is a cut apart actually from the Studio Calico kit, and then I just embellished it with a star and then a chipboard heart. And most of what I'm using, actually all of what I'm using, I think, is from Studio Calico, either from this most recent subscription or from my stash. So the middle row that I'm working on now is there's two photos. One is Nora's Manny that I gave her on Friday night. The other is when I took her to get frozen yogurt as a treat. We were out and about after school, and it was unseasonably warm, so we decided to get froyo. Well, she did, I didn't. And that other journaling card that I was working on that said so much to do, it says top priorities, and then I put a chipboard piece that says collect, and then hand lettered in memories. And then I just basically used it as a way to list out 1 or 2 word memories from each day of the work week. So for Monday, I put McCart, Meltdown, Planner, McCart and Meltdown. McCart is the teacher I subbed for. Tuesday, I put Planner Play, YouTube, EG Library, and Slime Mess, because Nora made a huge mess outside with slime. Wednesday, I put Urgent Care, Starbucks, Po Brand, who is the teacher I subbed for. And then Thursday, I put Cheer Party and Dumpster Fires. Friday, I put Boba, Fall Nails, and Abbott Elementary. So those are all ways for me to look at that and go, oh, this is what was going on this week. I'm just embellishing the picture of Nora with her froyo, and it just says crazy warm weather equals froyo for N. And I'm trying to figure out where to put these, like, stars. I ended up putting a couple at the top. I don't super love it, but I didn't hate it either, and I was like too irritated at myself for not hitting record when I thought I did. Because something fun that I'm doing this week is taking those cut aparts from those 2 pages. When you get the kit, you get 2 pages of like cut apart word phrases and embellishments. And I have been taking them for this week and rounding the corners so that it adds just a little something to each either photo or pocket card. So here's a picture of Nora and myself, although you can't see me. I'm underneath the buffalo plaid robe there, and she's like laying on me and has her tea in her cozy blanket. So I just spelled out cozy, and then cut apart the leaf, rounded the corners, trimmed it down so it would fit a little bit better on the picture without like cutting into her face. And then I just wrote on it birthday Eve snuggles for me. See, there's the regular size. Those cut aparts were all 2 by 2, and I just trimmed it down. And then I added a cardstock star. And then the right, that 4x6 diagonal card underneath the picture there is actually from A Beautiful Mess from ages ago, and it matched well, so I used it. And the Enjoy envelope, the craft envelope, is actually ephemera from where Jen, Linda, and I went to get bowls for lunch on Saturday. And I wasn't planning on using it in my Project Life spread, but I love how it looks, and it's just perfect because it was something that I got during the week, and it will always be in my pocket page album. So I love that for me. And then I used that kind of as the base and then layered a couple of chipboard circles. So a leaf, and then one that says simplicity, don't overthink it. And then Amazing Autumn, which was another word phrase from that cut apart page. Then I used a chipboard piece. You can see a bunch of them up at the top there. Those are from like, I think last year's kit at this same time of year. So the colors match really well. And it says Common Ground, which doesn't really make sense, but it's really just there for a pop of color. And then I added a couple of stars, and that's going to do it for the left side of this spread. So now you can see the close-ups in real time of the title card, which I super love. So the title card I thought was going to turn out too crazy because of the pattern I chose with that, red and cream. But I think it worked out pretty well. I think that big square cut apart grounds the card, and then the week 43 looks awesome. The numbers are from an old Heidi swap kit, and I just put a chipboard acorn on the top of that as well. But I think this looks really cute all together. It's very cohesive, super fun, and I loved being able to use all the embellishments, which is a fave of mine. And then I'm going to go to the right side of the spread. I made this grid in my Diptyque app. It's a photo app. I paid like $5 for it. I use it all the time. These are just a bunch of photos from our day Saturday. My friend Jen at Jen Boom Creates drove up from downstate to hang out with Linda and I. Linda and I met in person a couple times. Jen, this was her first time meeting us both in real life, but it was awesome. We were like instant besties, and we're all Hobonichi cousin lovers and, stationery lovers and planners and avid coffee drinker, book reader, just like small shop lovers. So we instantly bonded, and so we spent the whole day together Saturday. It was definitely the highlight of my weekend. It was my birthday weekend, but it did not feel like it. There were just so many little things that did not go right, but this one occasion was very, very right for me. So I was very grateful to be able to spend Saturday with them. We met at Starbucks. We like drooled over each other's journals. We talked about our planner plans, and then we went and did some window shopping, some actual shopping, some bookstore shopping, got some food. So that's a photo. That was a photo of my bowl I got. And then this card is really just for decoration. It says you're exactly where you need to be, which is so true for that, all those photos. And the only thing I did on that 4x6 photo was add a chipboard that said special connection. I'm just going to trim this cut apart in half and split it over and around the word sentiment just to give it some interest. And then I put the chipboard leaf and a star, and that's really it. The middle row is a picture of a selfie of us at my birthday dinner later on that evening. And then underneath is a picture of our food. And then on the front of that birthday dinner, I just put a chipboard frame and put the numbers 42 in it because that's how old I just turned. And then underneath, I lettered birthday stuff. And then I journaled about how a lot of things did not go my way. It's a lot of like, woe is me type stuff. Little things like, wanting a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, right, for like months. That's what I was thinking about having, and just laying in bed and enjoying it. And it didn't happen. So then we tried to make it happen on Sunday, and, it didn't happen because of this and that and the other reason. And then he thought he'd order it for me on the way to church, and they were out of bagels. And so it's just like all these little things, like unfortunate things that kept happening over and over and over again, to the point where on Sunday night, we're eating dinner, which was supposed to be my like kind of requested at-home birthday dinner. My husband cooks for me every year. And I just started crying at the dinner table. So it was like, I don't really want to go into detail because it's a little embarrassing, but let's just say, sometimes things don't always go your way, and actually a lot of times, but I was really kind of banking on feeling my tank being like filled up this day, this weekend, and it was kind of the opposite, other than, obviously the wonderful outing I had Saturday with the girls. So that's what I'm journaling about underneath the flip up. And because it's private, I'm just going to cut it all out. Okay, so this journaling card has fall observations. I'll get to that last. The card of the three of us, a selfie outside of where we got lunch, I just used the label sticker to be the background for the letters J, J, and L. And I just wrote in J plus J plus L equals. And then underneath, I put another chipboard phrase that says special bond and stamp the date, which was the 26th. And then under the, on the journaling card in the middle, I hand lettered planner Bestie meetup, and then used my Zig Clean Color Dot marker to write a few things about our meetup. Just a few bullets from the day. So I said, went to Starbucks, had an amazing time enjoying coffee, oohing over each other's planners, chatting for hours. Then we went to a few small shops. It was a beautiful day. We loved the bookstore and all. Made sure to get lots of vinyls, meaning like stickers for Hobonichis for next year. And then just said that we had a lot of fun chatting and can't wait to do it again. So we do have plans to meet up again. So we're hoping to do that in the near future and make this like a routine thing for the three of us. So I am just over the moon elated that I've met these amazing people in this community. Then moving on to the last row, I combined two 3x4 cards and taped them to a piece of computer paper to fit in the 4x6 pocket. And it's just the October 3 things. That's the only card that's not Studio Calico. That's an Allie Edwards one, but the color was perfect for the week. And then the photo of the way I ended my day on Sunday, which was with birthday ice cream. So that was like the highlight of the day, and it actually ended on a really sweet note, like literally. So I was very happy to enjoy my ice cream, which was birthday cake ice cream and a birthday cake cone at our favorite local craft ice cream shop called Dutch Udder. And so I just wrote sweet and delicious end to an underwhelming birthday, hello 42. And then the chipboard phrase says letting stuff go, which was perfect. And then on the October 3 things, I'm journaling 1, cheer. It was so much, but felt doable because of the short season. So proud of Nora. 2, work. I'm extremely underpaid, putting out fires all day, but love the kids and my coworkers. It's always a lot. And then 3, sick. All 3 of us have been sick with some version of upper respiratory crap all month. Some days are worse than others. And then just put the little chipboard heart in the middle of the O. And then the last card is 3x4 size. I just put a cardstock tag and then a couple, the leaf chipboard, the flower chipboard circle, and then layered that third leaf cut apart, rounded the corners, and used the alphas to spell out nah, period. And I just wrote, I wish I could say the week ended so well, but that's life at times. On to a new week I go. And that is going to do it for the right side of the spread for week 43. Very eventful. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Enjoy these close-ups of the completed parts of the spread. Do me a favor, friends, give that video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content and content like it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and hit the bell so you don't miss out. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, friends. Remember that you are enough and have an excellent end to your October and start to your November. Bye, friends.